Good morning, everybody. Well. We have some interesting things to cover today. First of all, some clarifications on a few things that I'm a little bit confused on too, because I thought Trump got the money together. According to one news article, he said he did. Another one said he did not. One said he's using his campaign money that he saved up for his election. Some say he's got potential loan money coming from banks. Today is the deadline, and Letitia James has got her eyes on the prize. Okay, we already know that. So, what's going to happen? Well, according to what could happen if he does get the money together, that the case could be tied up, the money could be tied up in a bank account earning interest for 4 or more years. 4 or more years. $500 million. That's what's a couple million among friends anyway. Right? He's probably going to be making a couple cool mil just having to sit in the bank, given the increase in interest rates for commercial lending. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. I don't know what the story with money is. Don't forget, that's something that us poor people probably will never have to worry about. So we'll see what happens. Now, also, everybody keeps asking me about April 8th eclipse. I'm going to tell you, I have heard a couple different things. So let's try to clarify this as best I understand. Some say, biblically speaking, the eclipse is going to be really, really bad, and it's going to be something biblically significant with some serious repercussions. I don't know much about that, but I do know that the sun right now is very highly geomagnetically active, and burping and farting and doing all kinds of little discharges here and there. Kind of like the sun ate too many beans this morning. So if you see the internet go down, or if you think that your phone lines are broken, talk to the old ball fire in the sky and ask him if he wants some Pepto-Bismol. Well, it could be. If you listen to this Christian scholars, they're saying this because it's something significant, possibly ushering in the return of Christ. I have seen a lot of solar eclipses, and I have never seen God show up at my doorstep and say, "Hi, Michelle, come to save the day. Congratulations, you get a silver." We'll see what happens. That's all I can tell you. We're streaming on my channel, Lumi's channel, and of course, Facebook, and Kick today. Because Lumi needs a little love and attention too. Absolutely. But she just came in, went to the bedroom, lay down for a bit. So he's in the house. He didn't want to stay outside too long. It's gonna be a high of 8 degrees today, but he was like, yeah. But I really rather stay inside where it's nice and warm. Because I am an old senior kitty and I don't want to have to be out there freezing my butt off, which I certainly can understand that.
Oh yeah!
Considering after the show I gotta go take a bath I didn't get a chance to get into yesterday.
Oh yeah!
So well, the return of Christ may be a thing. Many biblical memes are getting passed over the eclipse totally. But the thing is not going to be Christ if it happens, though, because Israel is trying to summon Satan during this time. That could be related to 3 days of darkness, but I don't know if this is going to be an eclipse that's going to last 3 days. Also, it says that the Euphrates rivers of Babylon will be running dry. The Tigris and Euphrates, they already are running low on water right now. So, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Krista? Good morning to you. McKenna Cruiser is now in our Discord, but Molasses Cookies didn't come with him. I'm surprised. Red's not in our Discord yet, and Cruiser said he's going to ask him to come back. Well, I'm asking you to come back too, Cruiser. Red, because there's no reason why you can't be with your friend. Why wouldn't you want to support your friend, Cruiser? He's in our Discord. Yeah, but it ain't the 3 days of darkness, though. People keep talking about that. No, Lord, down. So we don't know how they get 3 days of darkness out of something that only lasts 5 minutes, but it is one of the longer ones. Also, some people on the bright side, again, is this clickbait or not? I don't know. They say they think they found Planet X, and it's been on the other side of the sun the whole time, according to Brightside. Oh, I wasn't going to sit through a 3-hour show to find out how that worked, because that was just too long. I came out here originally was, I was going to go to sleep. I fell asleep for a while with the phone in my face, and then I woke up to check to see if our movies were downloading, and they were. And then on top of that, I went ahead and I made a goof. And I got confused between all the different hard drives that we copied files from to the 4 terabyte. And I accidentally deleted a lot of the files we copied. So we got to copy them all over again. Yeah, but I think next time we're going to copy, we're going to be a little more selective because that was just too many files. And it was just way too many. I mean, I got all the books, the novellas, everything ever clogging up my hard drive like something like you wouldn't believe. So, but don't worry, guys, your files are safe. They're still in the original hard drives. We still got another 10 of those to go through. Oh, yes, we have about another 10 IDE hard drives to go through, and about another 5 to 6 SCSI hard drives to go through. So finding a SCSI to USB adapter is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. The IDE to USB isn't so hard, but the other kind is much harder to find. You just went back, has nothing to do with a cruiser. Don't weaponize my friend. I would like to see you come back because there was no reason why you shouldn't be able to engage people in chat. No one said you can't do that. Lumi is running the morning show. No, I'm running the morning show with Michelle. How about that for the answer? We're both here at the same time. Okay. Oh, yeah, so we're streaming on YouTube channel. Let me share my channel, kick the 2 Facebook channels. There's your 5 feeds right there, guys. Right now, there's only one person on Kick right now. I think that's Patrick's. Oh, yeah. So, let's see. What do we do today? I have no idea. I'm going to take a bath after the show, that's for sure. And looking forward to getting some things done. So, is this so-called lunar eclipse that happened today, is this related to the Bad Moon Rising song by Creedence Clearwater Revival? No, I think that's the solar eclipse, but is it really that bad? I have no idea. I wish I knew. Let's get the panel open. Let's see if we can get some people in chat today. It might be more exciting than hearing my voice every way. Your voice ain't bad. I know it's not bad, but you're right. People do get kind of sick of it after a while. Damn, all she does is talk. Yeah. Okay, panel link is coming up. As soon as Botrix wakes up and smells the coffee. Come on, Botrix, there's Folgers in your cup. You stupid lazy piece of software, get your job done. Yeah. There's Folgers in your cup. Alright, anyway, so I put the link out there. Sounds like it's taking a sweet butt time trying to figure out what to do with it. Botrix must be sleeping in late today. Oh. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you fret. I'll put my own copy out. There we go. So save link anyway. Paste. Link to join our panel. Okay. Now let me copy this. Hit copy. Hit paste. Up. I have a stupid heart icon right in the middle. Look, I got it. So link is right there, pinned. Paste it again. I don't know. Botrix hasn't been really reliable. It's not sure exactly why. Maybe they got software problems. Maybe. Right now we got 13 viewers, 2 likes. Come on, guys! Let's put up those likes. Let's fill up the like jar.
Oh, yeah!
13 people should be able to cram in at 13 likes. It should be easy enough to do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So the question is what are we gonna do when we finally get all of the IDE set up, SCSI, hard drives all cataloged, and files all sorted? Well, the first thing I was thinking about doing was making it possible so that we could put them up the contents up on Patreon, so that people on Patreon would have a place to go to enjoy the repository of stuff from the past. Even stuff before I was even a streamer on YouTube.
Oh yeah!
Because I wasn't always just a fat person in a chair here. I used to actually do other things too. Thank you very much, Stoney. Much appreciated for that. And we did a lot of good stuff in the early years. I think we lost like maybe about 10 hard, or maybe about 5 hard drives in all those years. How many of them would still have stiction problems after all these years of sitting in storage? I have no idea. I mean, I have no way to read the IDE drives right now. Those are still sitting in the storage bin. All the SATA drives are in house here. All the DLT tape cartridges are in the bedroom area, which contain a lot of the early YouTube videos as well. Something I can find a working DLT tape drive to read them all. That still needs a SCSI adapter. It still needs a SCSI adapter. You're right, Loom. It needs a SCSI wide adapter with a matching terminator. I am the Terminator. You shall be terminated. Are you an active or passive? I need an active terminator. Don't get too complaining. I terminate. That's all you need to know. Well, I'm a Dalek and I exterminate. And I will turn your drives into garbage. No, you're not. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's true though. We got all these drives to read, plus a couple packs of CD-ROM discs. So, are you sure you don't need Linus Tech Tapes petabyte server? I mean, come on. By the time you're done, your brain, you're going to be 90 years old. Yeah, I can't see, I can't hear. I can barely walk. I'm still not done cataloging my life's work yet. If there's anybody in the world that needs a Geritol, it's Michelle after all this work. I'm 188 years old, and I'm just about as messed up as Michelle is at this time. Well, I've always been pretty good at voices, that's why. I was real cut up in school, trust me. I used to be fooling kids around. I used to impersonate different people and stuff too. That's what I used to do for fun. I was, like I said, I wasn't always on TV or radio, but I still was multi-talented even as a kid, so. Oh, by the way, I got to see something about the new doctor after Doctor Who, after Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. There's a new doctor now, and he's Afro American or Afro British. I already want to call him, but anyway, he was quite interesting looking. The way he decorated with the TARDIS being so well lit, kind of like the original TARDIS was back in 1962 through 1970 for the original Doctor Who set. It's just not as big of windows in the set. Yeah. And you think you'd make it to. Well, I'm already at 208. I mean, I don't really promote my channel much. Oh, I mean, as far as my age goes, well, I'm a spirit. So theoretically speaking, yeah, I don't see why not. As long as me and Michelle keep the body living, then me and Michelle will keep the physical form will keep going on for both of us. That's true. Unless somebody calls the number ahead of time. For all my loved ones that had me up there, I said, I'll be with you when my chores are through. Okay? So just wait till I get them done, all right, honey? I got a long ways to go. I'm not done yet. I'm not ready to kick the bucket. I've got a long way to go. Well, we'll see what they come. Still interesting. I wanted to watch the rest of the Jodie Whittaker ones really, really bad. Well, I guess you're going to have to go onto the Pirate Bay and see if you can find some. Can release some of your own life energy into Michelle's body to make your body. Michelle's already doing that. Michelle is far cry from Joe Biden level. Definitely not near Joe Biden's level of incompetence and ineptitude. No sacrifice. Just don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any drugs, and just basically live a clean, wholesome life. And that's all you need to do. Oh yeah, stay away from excess. Stay away from the wrong foods, which sometimes is a bit hard to do since we're over processed food society. Yeah. Yes, Stoney's here. Yeah, so I mean, the thing is that you guys have to understand one thing: is that if you try to stay away from the bad stuff, I mean, you can live a long time. Just make sure to get your fluids changed every so often. Make sure to rotate your tires, and just like in a car, just like your body. Excuse me, I don't think your feet come off. No, but your sneakers do. Good morning, Parasolo. Welcome to the show. I know someone who refused to die a lot. Never die. But when the Grim Reaper is sharpening up his scythe, you know someone's going to be going down, right? So, the most important thing you can do in life is try to make life the best you can. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Do what you got to do. Get out there and try to make your day as best you can. Of course, when you get older, the day level changes activity. I could never do what I used to do when I was 5, 7, 8, 10 years old. I mean, as a kid, I was like Speedy Gonzalez. When I was an adult, I'm more like his friend, his mom's friend Pokey. Yeah. Oh, Slowpoke. That's very true. The story of shooting across the cosmos is pretty insane. Oh, by the way, speaking of shooting across the cosmos, we downloaded Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We have that ready to show, and we also have Sonic the Hedgehog 1, so we can show both of them one day. So we can show the original and the sequel. Without commercials. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have the what's today's movies? I have to go back and look. I have at least I couldn't find Ernest Goes to Jail. Unfortunately, I did go and click on the VFY link to download it, and I got the magnet link, but it seems that Ernest Goes to Jail is just not available. Well, let's see if I'll tell you what movies we have. We can in the hard drive right now. Let's see if I can get this to fire up without basically jamming up the network here. In order here, Bill and Ted based in music. These are all the movies on the hard drive. Bill and Ted based in music. Bruce Almighty, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Midnight Special, Weird Science isn't downloaded yet, Princess Bride, and what else we got? We got 2 Sonic the Hedgehogs. Yep, we have 2 of them. Mr. Bean's Holiday, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Big Stan. I think tonight we're going to be playing, for Tuesday, we're going to play Mr. Bean's Holiday and Big Stan, for those 2 movies for Tuesday. And maybe earlier in the day, who said there's going to be 2 movies? Why couldn't it be 4? Oh, that's an idea. Say start with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, say about 3 o'clock, then followed by Sonic the Hedgehog 2, then followed by Mr. Bean's Holiday, and 4th one, Big Stan. Oof. The good news is that the UK audience will still be able to watch the movies, and they'll still be bright. They'll be awake, and it'll be early enough for them. It'll certainly be interesting. Yeah. We'll see, guys. We'll get some movies up there for everybody. Right now, because it's only 10:27, most people don't start coming into their seats until about 11 o'clock. Wonder why you guys always come in so late. Lunch break. Oh, yeah. Well, right now in Canada Atlantic time zone, it's their lunch break. Right. And then in about no wait, it's I think it's a little farther out. Not I think you're talking about the GMT -3. Oh, okay. It's not Atlantic. And what time zone is that one? I think it's Caribbean. Caribbean time zone. That's a good question for Siri. Let's ask Siri that question because I'm curious. Okay, how does that work with this phone? What time zone is 2 hours ahead of us?
Here's what I found.
Okay, the world clock, time zones. Okay. In New York, London is now it's 2:29 p.m. New York, Hartford, where we know that. Tokyo is currently 11:29 p.m. Okay, let me ask you a question in a different way. All right, ready? When you are. What time zones are 2 hours ahead of Eastern time zone? What time zone is 2 hours ahead of Eastern time zone? I don't think she is the answer. Do you have the question? What time zone is 2 hours ahead of us? Forget it. Siri's a waste. It used to work fine. What time zone is
I found this on the web. Okay, I found this on the web for time zone. Check it out.
Okay, let's take a look at the Wikipedia one here. Time zones in the world. Listed UTC offsets. In this table, the location, use of. Please don't worry about UTC. That's the last thing I want to deal with right now. UTC -3, -5, which. Hey! Go back! What did you put me there for? I know where the Eastern time zone is. Come on. I have to live in it. Okay. I have no idea. I just had the map and I lost it. Darn. All right. So anyway, there is a time zones UTC offset. I was thinking that was under that one. All right. Now, can you please? What country is this? I don't know. Oh my God. All right. Good morning, Pearsall. How are you doing? Yeah, this is really weird. I pulled out a time zone for another country I never heard of. All right, so let's try pulling this article over here. Time zones, Wikipedia. All right, so I said -3, -5. Canada, Newfoundland, Labrador, Southwest. 3 hours behind is Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Falkland, French Guiana, Suriname, and Uruguay. Well, it's very interesting. South American. Oh my God, yeah. Well, the point is, let's see if we can try to get some more people up here from other countries. Since we know that South America is certainly possible to watch us. French Guiana. I don't speak French that well, but at least maybe they can understand English. What time zone is Silver Moon? There's another planet. Well, no. That's a great question. Now I don't know what time zone would be equivalent to what in the United States, since they're another universe. An interesting thought, though. Imagine what it'd be like to wake up, go to bed in one world, and wake up in another. I wonder if that's what it feels like when you die. You go to bed in one place, in one universe, and you wake up the next day somewhere else and go, what the heck's happened to me? Especially if it was a quick and sudden one when you actually fell asleep like a normal person and you woke up in a different place and someone says, welcome to the afterlife. I forgot to turn the stove off. You won't have to worry about that, my friend, for your eternity. Eternity. Oh, great. That means I guess I'll never be able to have a normal day because I'll always be stuck in the same place over and over again every day. Well, given the fact that Windows 11 is a piece of guano anyway, even if I do get the computer I'm going to be downloading a copy of Windows 7 because the fact of the matter is that Microsoft has been notoriously shoving ads everywhere in every single product. If they shove in there and bloat, and more bloat. And you think I get bloated? Yeah, but the difference is that you always shit yours out. They don't. I know. I shall install more applications for you can use TikTok and everything else. Microsoft, what are you going to do when they ban TikTok in the United States? That's not my problem, and you have to find another way to get on it. Morning, Stan. How you doing? Since a while, give some more customizable classes. Yes, I know. I was gonna play it, but I don't have DirectX 12, and they didn't port one yet to the Mac. Unless they can modify the existing World of Warcraft Windows or Mac client to work on it, you might be able to. What version of the client are they basing it on? I'm in Bloomfield this morning with my 82-year-old mom. She's having a nuclear stress test done. Congenital heart failure. Oh, okay. And they do a nuclear stress test on people that have had heart failure. I don't get how that works, but I'm not a doctor, and I'm not even going to try to play one on TV. I'll just tell you, I don't know anything about that. But I hope it goes well. I'll go hit Command I and take a look and see what the version shows up. Should be easy enough to find out. I mean, on the Mac, it's easy. All you do is you go into the subdirectory where the WoW program is, and then you click the program, then hit Command I, and it'll tell you what version it is. Downloading it for me. Well, it's probably using the retail client. That's what I'm saying. still gotta figure what I'm gonna do with my goblin. I can't figure out what to do with my goblin because we're stuck in a cave. And keep trying to lead the miner, and he jumps ahead of us. And the next thing you know, what we're trying to chase after the guy, and then he's pulling a cart with a chain behind him, and then he's going down the hill real fast. That's something when I might have to give him a Range Rover and just go right after him. But then you can't shoot any weapons in your Range Rover, though. Oh. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Red said, Project Ascension runs on a custom 3.3. 3.3. That's like, Wrath of the Lich King? Or something like that. Cataclysm, yeah, Wrath of the Lich King, I think. Client World of Warcraft and is typically compatible with add-ons, which work on that version of client. However, the Ascension Launcher, there is a list of pre-approved add-ons that can be downloaded and automatically added to your World of Warcraft game. Yeah, a lot of people like Ascension. I was gonna try it, but again, just like with Turtle Well, I really wish that they would have found a way to make it possible for us to play it on the Mac. Even if you got managed to modify one of the World of Warcraft clients to run it, the problem is all of their plugins are going to require their i86 binary, i64 code. And I don't know if that's going to do much good on a Mac that's running on ARM. Probably not. Wrath is in beta right now. Right. Although I've heard some people say that they want to be able to consider doing Legion from Blizzard's next classic expansion. Please, for the love of Pete, stay the hell away from Cataclysm. I mean, really, Cataclysm. I got into one dungeon that was carryover from Cataclysm outside of Orgrimmar, and I absolutely hated it with a passion. I absolutely did not like it. Well, the real world version of Lich King ain't doing much better. Who would that be? Letitia James? No, but you know what? Today is the day that Trump's supposed to come in with a big suitcase consisting of $500 million in unmarked bills to give to her office. Fat chance. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was that simplified. Because right now we're playing retail, on a European server, and that stupid miner guy goes too fast for little me, and she's trying to keep up with the guy, and he's zipping down with his big cart to collect ore, and she's supposed to be riding shotgun, and she's like, I can't even find the guy. He goes in there and he never comes out, and I'm supposed to ride shotgun and keep an eye on the guy. So she keeps going back, abandons the quest, went right in front of the quest giver, gets it again, guy follows her down there, then he runs ahead of her, and then she's like, oh, wait, slow down, hold on, I gotta catch up with you. And then he gets in there, and then she can't find the guy. She can't find the scan truck. She can't find him. She finds lots of dead guys. So, and unfortunately, so it sounds like those stupid monkeys got the guy again, and it's frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time. But you know, the thing is, what's the goblin world like in classic? Or even in not the classic, but the other classic, the current classic, the Cataclysm? Not Cataclysm, the Wrath of the Lich King, whatever version it is. I don't know, because I know that the cave was added later. In some ways, the cave is kind of like the Goblin Exile's Reach. Same kind of story. You get shipwrecked on a deserted island. However, there's a whole group of orcs on the high thing that you're not your enemies, but they're not exactly your friends either. We went up there. They just kind of looked at us like, "Oh, you." So they weren't our enemies, but there were some poison plants that were spitting poison. We killed those guys, even though it was technically not part of our requirement. Remember our old saying, if it's red, it dies with one low flat rate. Yeah. Show you the classic side of goblins. Yeah, well, one problem is we need to get the PC first. And I am not installing Windows 11 in that thing. I mean, even though it comes with a Windows 11 license, I think I'm going to blow that away. Bye-bye! And I'm going to install Windows XP or Windows 7 in it, because it originally came with Windows 7. So I don't want to deal with Microsoft's advertising and baloney they came with. So you're going to install Windows 7 Pro, probably. Right. Time is money, friend. I'm not your friend. And yes, time is money. Hey, I don't pay you to talk. Get out there and do your damn job. Fine. Oh, except for Michelle. You're supposed to be doing all the talk right now. I pay you to talk. Thanks. Yeah. Because of the... But wait, the CEO is not the one who designed the problem with those plug doors. See, now why would he have to step down? Unless he was the one who told him to save money and skip a few steps to make the doors so they could be more universal or something. Well, I wonder what's going to happen to Letitia James if some other businessman decided to say to her, you know, I'm going to get you, you stupid little stinker. I'm going to go ahead and sue your butt just in honor of my friend. I don't care how much money I make out of you, but I want $500 million for damages. Who the hell are you? It's none of your damn beeswax, who I am, lady, but you're going to be paying and paying and paying. Oh, I would love so much to see that. Overvaluing my opinion. Hell, I couldn't even afford that much. The show might be able to afford a share for like $2 to $5, but that's about it. Yeah. $800+ a share is a bit much. Now, we know BlackRock and Evergrande are two big organizations that basically got the fingers in everybody's pie. And they do. Yeah. Yeah, and that's probably one of the reasons why Biden's so fucked up, too. He's the CEO of a country that he totally messed up. Very true. Hey, I'm putting some likes in the like jars, guys.
Oh yeah!
We only got 5. Let's go for another 10.
Oh yeah!
You got it. Well, let's get another 10 likes in the like jar. Yeah. Who knows? So, I'll tell you right now that some of political correspondents have said that Letitia James's goose is cooked. And shall I say, it's quite tender right now. She seizes his assets, and he's going to be guaranteed president for sure, according to this political correspondent. And also, New York City will have a lot of abandoned, empty buildings, and a lot of people without jobs. And they're not going to be able to sell anything because someone's going to be able to afford to buy them. Well, I understand that. Probably. But yet, if it's about the plug doors, didn't the FAA already kind of know about the issue with the doors when they approved the design? You gotta understand, guys, that the FAA still regulates the design of aircraft. So, if they're trying to do what the FAA tells them to do and something, the door blow out, is it really their fault? If they built it exactly by the FAA told them to build it, I don't see how they could hold them accountable. I understand why he doesn't want to get sued. Look what's happening to Donald Trump right now. And he didn't even do anything wrong. You're right, I don't know why it won't. So, what it comes down to is Letitia James is creaming her underwear right now, thinking of what she's going to do with all those seized properties. However, because the way the law works, before she can rip his sign off his building of 40 Wall Street or Trump Tower. Now, is 40 Wall Street Trump Tower or is 40 Wall Street another building? Because I saw a picture of 40 Wall Street and it doesn't look like Trump Tower. Well, Trump Tower's right next to Tiffany's and Company. Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. Okay. But the thing is, she's going to have a lot of empty buildings she's not going to be able to use. She's not going to be able to rent. She's not going to be able to find work for all those people if she's fired and laid off. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome to Lumi's channel. You will notice, Carolyn, that you asked Lumi to make you a mod. You're a mod now. Congratulations for modding over there on the other side. So did a lot of other companies. So they're not alone. Right. I do notice, thank you. Remember to hit the likes on my side too, guys. Come on. So for those of you on my side of on the network on Lumi and Finster's channel, go ahead and put the likes in too. You want to put the link of your channel up? Yeah, I guess so. You don't mind all your viewers going over there, do you? No. I don't think that'll be a big deal. All right, here's a link to Lumi's channel. Well, just use the ad code. The ad code. UMIFINISTRA. Okay, Lumi Finistra. Now, how the heck do you go to Lumi Finistra's channel? Oh, well, that's where you need to type the long link. Type the long link. Okay, or I can give you the tiny URL. http://www.youtube.com user LUMIFINISTRA is Lumi's channel. Please do subscribe to her channel too. Well, Alaskan Air is completely Alaskan Airlines and Alaskan Railroad are two state-run organizations, part of the Alaskan government. Kind of like Metro North is. Connecticut. Same thing. I could just see an Alaskan airline with a polar bear serving you drinks. Hey, you're gonna drink this, or else. Oh, no, take this. Good. What is this? Seal blood. Oh my god. Oh my god, I could just visualize that. Even if they're cute female polar bears, they're probably still just as mean. I'm telling you humans one more time before I slice you open. You better put the damn seatbelt on when the captain turns on the seatbelt sign. Okay? I'm warning you now. Otherwise, I slice you open and I eat your innards. Yike. Talk about being a bear in the morning. I don't know. It's a weird world. Oh, baby, it's a weird world. Can't get anywhere with this crazy world. So, anyway, what we were talking about earlier with the hard drives. These are all SATA hard drives. I got even more of these in IDE hard drives sitting in the storage bin. And this is one thing where you might want to seriously install network attached storage devices. Because that way you can have all hard drives installed. There's only one problem. What? Some of them are HFS Plus, some of them are Linux based, some of them are MS DOS based, Some are Windows based. Oh, yeah, okay. In other words, you need a NAS that does all the operating systems. Yeah, good luck. Polar bears are the only animals that actually hunt humans. Many, many, many years of computers. many, 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 many years. And nice fellow's got a whole shitload of SCSI ones, a whole shitload of IDE ones. We have to get those read. And never mind all the DLT tape cartridges. Yeah, can you install Retrospect on this? No, because unfortunately this computer doesn't support Intel operating system drivers. Oh. But I do got a hard drive accessibility for the Power Mac G5. Yes, it always had that. Right. Um No, not quite 100 terabytes, and it's only not porn. Michelle's a pack rat. You figure it out. She keeps filling up a hard drive, operating system, and stuff, and then she's like, "I need another one. I need another one. I need another one." It's like, another one. I need more. I need another one. This one's full. I need another one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, right now I'm like I could tell you I got stuff all the way back from when I was living in Fred Richards, um, in Winsted at the 570 Main Street. Um, then I got stuff from Willimantic, and then I got stuff from living in Torrington, and then I got stuff from my early years here, and a lot of the stuff is quite expansive. Michelle has on the iPhoto that's not compatible with modern photo on Power Mac G5. She's got beautiful pictures of her kitty cats, Rusty and Fame and Fluffy and things like that. But modern photo can't read because they need a converter for it. Yeah. When the gross incompetence creeps into not only your government but also in your industry, rest assured, the nation we know it as is debt and death throes. Yeah, it's kind of like what happened to Rome in essence, the same thing. That's why Rome disappeared. It wasn't necessarily because Calexius set it afire, but it was because the people of Rome were already messed up already in the end. Yeah. Well, it's just reality, though. So, April 8th, Christians are saying don't go out that day. Well, gee, when is April 8th? One is April 8th. Don't go out tonight, for it's bound to take your life. Bad sun is on the rise. Seems like that. All right, so let's see. April 8th is a Monday. Oh, most likely Michelle won't be going out that day anyway. But Wednesday afternoon, on the 3rd, she's going to be placing her shopping order. So there won't be a reason to go out on the 8th. As long as they stack up on the milk ahead of time.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, you might want to tape some stuff down. Well, let's put it this way. Right now, my current storage is all solid state, so I don't think I have to worry about anything getting rattled around. Well, this building already suffered a minor earthquake already in the past a couple of years ago. Up here in Connecticut was like a Richter 3, even though it was actually centered in Virginia. We felt some of the aftershock. I didn't really notice it. I was sleeping. Ed was like, "Oh my God, my couch is shaking!" I'm like, "Yes, Ed. We had a Richter 3 earthquake." You're all gonna be with second choice Canadians. Of course, Canada wouldn't be so bad. At least we all speak the same language and we have the same general ideology. But just gotta get the American people to stop getting so upset about the metric system. Come on, guys, metrics is easy. Really? Hey, before 1900, nobody needed passports. Travel was unrestricted. But when Central and South America nations were covertly destroyed and puppet dictators are put in charge, there will be backlash. Yeah, but isn't that kind of what the Democrats want to do anyway? Get rid of passports again? Yeah, but they also want to tear down country borders too, which means there is no country to need a passport for. Well, we'll see what happens. Chris, Lomi, if Moose Knuckles wants to add Michelle, ask Michelle out on a date. Would you be their chaperone? We have a very simple rule of dating, which is me and Michelle have to kind of mutually agree on it. So I don't necessarily think it would be necessarily hard to do. But when it came to Carmen Miranda, for a while we kind of got into a bit of a heat because the fact is Carmen Miranda already kind of chose Michelle and she kind of still wants Michelle. Yeah, but that's for the next life. No. Michelle, she's still eyeing the prize. I know she is. Oh, wait. YouTube Tarot Destroyer. To achieve world government, it is necessary to remove from the minds of man their individuality, loyalty to family traditions, national patriotism, and you know what? That might be true, but there's one thing about human beings. Tradition! I may be as shakily as a fiddler on a roof, but traditions will always prevail. Well, it's true. Yes, Fred, I know. It's too bad the California girls ain't so pretty anymore. We were playing California girls last night. And unfortunately, everybody else can beat Californian. Sorry. Especially now. Absolutely, definitely now. California is not anything like it used to be back in the 60s. Oh, yeah, I predict when Michelle's on, or just I got to keep my eyes out on Carmen because Carmen's constantly planning her little schemes. But we kind of came up with a truce with Carmen. You came up with a truce, but she's still thinking. I know she's still thinking. Yeah. Well. It's 11:09, and of course we have no one on panel yet. Put the link out again, Michelle. Maybe people didn't know that it's pinned on the screen. On YouTube, it's pinned on the screen, but it's not pinned on the other screen anywhere else. You think Nightball will do its job today? Yeah, I saw he already combed hair and brushed his teeth already, so I suspect the answer is yes. If the U.S. can just toss a corrupt for his money, what does the United States really get out of this? Let's talk about that. What does America get out of this? We give all these countries money, free military aid. What do we get out of it? As far as I understand, we don't even require that they pay us back. No strings attached. So what's the point? What do we get out of this? I mean, America really isn't getting anything out of this at all. So why do we keep doing it? Then why are we doing it? Not really. I don't get security out of it. As Benjamin Franklin said, when you trade freedom for security, you will have neither one. We always see that. The effing Shah of Iran had $100 printing press in the Royal Palace. Yeah. Too bad he didn't have a couple 100,000 grand bills. Oh, that's a pretty interesting candy bar. 100,000 grand or 100 grand chocolate bar. I don't think I ever had that one. I didn't either, but I knew about it from the commercials. Oh yeah, cryptocurrency. Isn't it beautiful, huh? Well, the sad truth is that for a wonderful country, we didn't make things easier. It threw computers in the mix, and everything just gets more complicated. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what happened? I don't know. Red said after World War II, we became a very evil country. Came the government they had to deal with. I think we start going evil when we start working with the foreign bankers and creating the Federal Reserve. Honestly, I think it's when we started to lose it. In 1912, 1913. Before that time, the United States was responsible for all of its own money and currency. The Federal Reserve, after its creation, was legalized third parties getting involved with American meddling in our finances. Yeah. We kept giving up everything for who? Why? Why do we do that? Why were we thinking? Why do we want to allow some third party to put their fingers in our pie? Why do we have to let somebody else tell us how to operate our country? Why do we have to give free money to other countries and then we get nothing in return? It doesn't matter if it's NATO or anything else. Give you free money, what do you give us back? Not a thing. Americans must be just gullible suck-ups. I don't know why we do that. Yes, Dan, but again, not everybody's a mind reader. You know, that's just it. Not everybody's a mind reader. Nobody remembers history either. For those who do not know history are about to repeat it. Because they don't know about the mistakes of the past. To avoid the same mistakes in the present. So, makes you think of all the craziness, the stuff that still goes on even to this day. How much of this stuff is a repeat of earlier ideas that have failed? And because of our substandard educational systems, we don't realize that we're repeating a repeating loop, a circle jerk, going in circles. Well, we could have easily broken the circle. If somebody had kept up with their history and knew what was going on in the world and social studies and political history, they could say, wait a minute, guys, we're repeating a pattern that has occurred before. We don't take that left turn at Albuquerque because you're not going to like the results. I don't deny that. But I'm also a realist, and if I had the same mentality our government had in personal life, I'm just giving money out to everybody else just because they kept asking for handouts, and I didn't actually ask for anything in return. I'd be one very broke, very, very broke person. So that's what I'm saying. When you start giving out money for political favors, and the only thing that comes out of it is nobody. When you call in the debt, when you say, hey, you owe me, I go, no, I don't. There's a contract we signed. It doesn't say I owe you a red cent. You said you gave me the money gratis. It's free. It's mine. I don't owe you anything. Bye-bye, Felicia. Oh, don't even get me started with the situation with the Treaty of Versailles, which is kind of when the French tried to demand that Germany give reparations after World War One, or what happened with the Allied troops after World War Two. The truth of the matter is, we could have avoided World War II if we thought about what happened after the Treaty of Versailles after World War One. We all benefited from the First World State since 1945. U.S. hegemony, but every environment becomes corrupt and collapses. We're not different, and no amount of Trump yes will change that. No, you're right. It's like America suffering from dry rot or a termite infestation. Sure, you can put a new coat of paint on it. Maybe replace a few boards here and there, but if the core structure's been eaten up by dry rot or termites, guess what? It's still going to fall no matter what happens. Yes, I remember the USSR. Thank you very much. I was still in school when they were still a superpower. But lately, it seemed like our allies were actually saying, give me, give me, give me, give me what I cry for. I need more so that I have something to die for. You make me love you. Right. But at the time, don't forget, we did one thing when Russia was good, was it kept us on our toes. Think about this. At the time of the Cold War, no boy was talking about acting like a girl. We taught our kids right from wrong. And we taught our kids to provide for their families and be there for their families. Nowadays, all kids want to be is a YouTuber influencer. And get their morning dosage of estrogen and progesterone. Well, you tell me that makes any sense. What in the heck what happened to decency? Oh yeah, you got a corrupt attorney general in New York City trying to get money out of Donald Trump, and basically is creaming her underwear, waiting for him to pay up. I know. I could look at the British Empire. Same thing happened with the British Empire too. Same thing with the Roman Empire. Right? Too big to fail? Guess what? Too big it will fail. The same was true in the Mongolian Empire. You get too big, you can't keep up and keep running the thing because it's just too diverse and too big. The same is true with the American people today. The American continent is too big. Our founding fathers should have a plan ahead and said, under no circumstances should our country be any more bigger than X number of square miles. If after that we will create a whole nother division. It's a good point. It's a very good point. Michelle's right about that. I think most people here stand probably more likely are probably going to be looking for the books on tape or something like that. Or find an illicitly read copy over there on YouTube somewhere. The funny thing is actually the Russian people themselves were facing the same garbage that we were facing. The government was telling them some evil stuff about America and basically saying the West was all evil. Just was watching things like Rocky Bullwinkle and hear about, Natasha and Boris, right? That's our American propaganda there. Turns out that the Russians were having the same kind of propaganda saying about us. Evil Jim and evil Sally, American spies. I don't know if they have moose and squirrel, but they probably do have a moose and squirrel. Probably a polar bear and maybe a reindeer. I don't know. But you're right. That's pretty much what was done. Propaganda on both sides of the game. I don't know why I said all I'm saying is the U.S. is as powerful as a military that would be sitting ducks without allies across the world. Well, we can't afford to run it anymore because Joe Biden basically sent our inflation through the roof. Gotta keep that in mind, guys. Joe Biden did not help this country. You want to have a superior country? You have to have a commander in chief that knows how to lead and knows how to negotiate deals, i.e., the art of the deal. I'm talking to you, Donald Trump. Right. I understand that. They got lots of human shields, but huge army, you need human shields too, right? Well, let's put it this way, guys. 2024 is going to be an interesting year. I don't care what anyone tells you. You mark my words. As far as what's going to happen on April 8th, I can't tell you. I mean, I can get a hunch that in some ways it's just going to be an ordinary day, normal solar eclipse. But you listen to some of those Christians, and they're having puppies over it. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just interesting, though. World has gone crazy. Just is. No, we can't grist. You're right. Even on state levels, we're laying off police officers left and right because we can't afford to finance them either. Oh yeah, the only difference is the kids buy their own tech. Have you seen a Chinese gaming machine? Motherboards, parts in China are cheap. Cheap as chips. And you can build a nice gaming machine for 300, 400 US dollar equivalents. Sure, that's a lot of bowls of rice, but you know what? For a long time in the factories of China, there was definitely enough work. We're living in the company dorms to work and save some money to send home to mom and dad. And if you didn't have mom and dad, well, guess what? All that money goes into your bank account. Well, I think it's still kind of shocking when they Blizzard created Mists of Pandora for the Chinese, marking how many people hate Pandaren. I don't hate Pandaren, but I think it's very strange to have pandas as being both Alliance and Horde at the same time in World of Warcraft. You wait, because right now I hear that in the next few World of Warcraft expansions, you're going to have the Blood Elves becoming Alliance again, and the Night Elves are going to become Horde or something like that. Because the new Blood Elf homeland is in Horde territory. Total reversal of everything that we were taught. Yep. Well, the thing is I would like to see, because I mean, we're talking about backing up computers. Could someone please show me a way how to plug my brain into Thunderbolt so I can back up my entire brain to a hard drive? Obviously, you would have to back up your hard drive every few hours when you sleep. Given the fact you sleep multiple times a day, plugging your Thunderbolt cable into your petabyte of storage, and good luck sorting that out in the morning. Yeah. We are getting to that point, though, where you can actually do that. To be Borgified. It is coming to that, where, because of technology, you are going to become Borg. You already are. You wear a lot of wearable tech right now. It's just not embedded in you yet. Good morning, Mojo. How you doing? Welcome to the show this morning. Someday soon, your cell phone will be permanently embedded into your skull. And if you don't pay your monthly bill, when they terminate service, you stop breathing. Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, so it's kind of this morning show can get kind of dark. But then again, sometimes we do get into some pretty dark stuff in the morning show. Sometimes the morning show is more meant to kind of help you to think, look at the world in a way that's different. Yeah. Speaking of that, let's take a quick look at the news real quick here. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the news here. Let's see what our rotten little Mrs. James done. Did she manage to totally mess up Trump? Or did Trump flip the tables around on her? That would be kind of interesting question. Okay, here we go. Fake and ridiculous. Trump sees at witch hunt over 454 million forced to sell babies. I think babies she's talking about is properties. Deadline arrives for Trump to post 454 million bond in New York Attorney General Letitia James case. Former President Donald Trump was ordered to post 454 million by the end of Monday, following his morning-long non-jury civil trial. What the 2024 GOP presumptive nominee will do remains unclear amid his ongoing appeal to the state. The deadline for Trump to post the bond, according to New York Attorney Letitia James' office, is by the end of the day on Monday. Meanwhile, Trump is expected in a New York City courtroom Monday morning for hearing related to Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's hush money payments case. The trial was set to begin Monday, March 25th, with jury selection, but the judge delayed the trial. It is now expected to begin in mid-April. In the James case, Trump, the 2024 presumptive GOP presidential nominee, and his legal team have appealed and requested a stay on his $454 million civil fraud judgment. Trump lawyers on Monday said that the ongoing diligent efforts have proven that a bond in the judgment's full amount is a practical impossibility amid attempts to approach about 30 surety companies. The lawyers said that the enormous magnitude of the bond requirement, which effectively requires cash reserves approaching $1 billion, is unprecedented for a private company. James has pushed back, calling Trump's request for a stay extraordinary and improper. James has said Trump should be able to secure the entire value via multiple sureties or offer his real estate holdings as collateral. But Trump's attorney Clifford S. Robert on Thursday sent a letter to the appellate division of New York's Supreme Court arguing James' efforts are unconstitutional. If Trump does not post the bond by the deadline, James is expected to begin taking steps to enforce the judgment. Crooked polls, there should be no fine. Did nothing wrong. Why should I be forced to sell my babies? Because of a corrupt New York judge and attorney general set a fake and ridiculous number. Trump posted on his Truth Social Monday morning, referring to New York Judge Arthur Engoron and James take his cash so that he can't use it to defeat his political opponents. Crooked Joe Biden, election interference, all headed up by the White House. This includes Fannie and the corrupt Manhattan DA Braggs admitted that there was no crime, was mortified by what Mark Pomerantz did, and he should be. Witch hunt. People must continue to speak and remember that the Engoron of 450 million is for doing absolutely nothing wrong is a big part of the crime being perpetuated against me by crooked Joe Biden and his political hacks and thugs, Trump added. Engoron's fraudulently valuation of Mar-a-Lago for $180 million when it is worth 50 to 100 times that is another piece of election interference hoax. It is all a giant and totally illegal witch hunt against Biden's political opponents. Okay. So right now, in short, he's running out of time. Why does Fox News want me to play blackjack? Because they want to make money off you for reading the news. Well, sorry, but not sorry. I'm not interested in playing blackjack. Go elsewhere. So you see, that's a dangerous example for other things too. I just read your comment. Soldiers are not made; they are born for this point. Cloning is also mentioned in the game, which is a real thing today. Nothing to see here, folks. The U.S. media is great at saying that. Hot on the Wire says, no, Red, eventually there will be no need for human soldiers other than engineer and IT support. There will always be use of 100% robots. Isn't there a Star Trek Classic episode that talks about that same thing where computers go to war and then human beings go into extermination cubicles because the computers determine when there's war and sounds kind of scary. So all right, next one. AOC triggered by Carville's knock on preachy females dominating Democratic Party. Legal guru breaks down how Trump's suit against ABC host will likely play out. Turkey Steel billionaire's wife buying up real estate sparks concern in Minnesota community. Turnkey Steel. Sounds a little more exciting. Wife in America's fourth richest family bashes small-minded community after she buys up real estate. The wife of James Cargill II, a billionaire in America's fourth wealthiest family, bashed the small-minded community in Minnesota for their concerns about her buying up available homes in their neighborhood. Kathy Cargill began attracting attention last year after scooping up in the 7-mile neighborhood of Park Point along the Lake Superior Sandbar in Duluth, valued at $2 million. The 20 homes now belong to Cargill, worried the community's neighbors about her plans for such a large proportion of the local property. According to the New York Post, she called her neighbors from the city of Duluth ingrates, proclaimed the homes to be pieces of crap, and canceled her plans to improve the neighborhood. As rumors swirled, local mayor Roger Reinert looped in and eventually wrote letters to Cargill inquiring about her plans for the houses. The Cargill Incorporated heiress expressed her discontent with the mayor's involvement, telling the Wall Street Journal, I think an expression that we all know, don't pee in your Cheerios. Well, he kind of peed in his Cheerios right there. And definitely, I'm not going to do anything to benefit that community, she continued. The good plans that I have down there for beautifying, updating, and fixing up Park or putting up that sports court, forget it. There's another community out there with more welcoming people that are than that small mind community. Miss Cargill, since you like to want to help out people, why don't you go to New York City and try to give Donald Trump some money so you can fix up his buildings? Oh, you know what? There are a lot of things you can't see on YouTube. Like I said a couple days ago, could you imagine an AI trying to do a video on YouTube? Especially if the YouTube AI decided to have its own live talk show. You think I probably would have a hard time just trying to start the conversation because they'd be like, everything that we want to cover, we can't talk about because of terms of service. And then the other robot gets mad, gives him a yellow dollar sign anyway. Sure, liquid nitrogen storage of embryos, eggs, sperm, fertilized children. Well, let's be honest. The world is a mess, and you know it. I know it. And even though it's Monday morning and we haven't had a pretty slow show today, how do they know if we can bring a person? The problem is right now is the cellular membranes that rupture from freezing. Cellular damage would make it very difficult to do unless we can prevent the cellular membranes from rupturing. Because once the cell membrane walls rupture, it's over for the cell. The cell dies. Think of it as the ultimate form of freezer burn. It's just that. I think we'd have to come up with a better approach to just throwing a person in liquid nitrogen. It's not going to work. We have to find a way to prepare the body so that the cellular membranes do not rupture when they freeze. So maybe they'll find another technique. Maybe freezing may not work. But science is pretty smart. I'm sure they can come up with some other way to preserve the body for long term. Even if it doesn't involve freezing anyone. They might be just keeping person in a hibernative stasis and aging. We don't know what they're going to do. But a lot of people that went into those thingies knew this from the very beginning. Maybe in 1,000 years we'll have a real fry running around. Farmer Pizza Boy trying to figure out what he's going to do 1,000 years later. Look where we're going without technology right now. 1,000 years ago, no one realistically could have thought about what we have now in 2024. In 1024, which is before, right out, when after the Magna Carta was signed and the parliamentary system was set up in the UK, before Oliver Cromwell If you said to them, in 1,000 years, you're going to have weapons that shoot light beams, I think people would have thought you were crazy. But guess what? We have weapons that shoot light beams now. Granted, it takes a lot of energy to do it, but we do have it. So the technology's coming, guys. Just see, in 1,000 years, maybe by that time cryostasis might be practical. And the people who signed into those programs already knew that. We don't know when you're going to be able to revive your grandmother or your son or daughter. When they finally do revive you or that person, it might be 1,000 years later. Just like Fry and Futurama, that you'll really be ready to deal with the sudden changes to everything around you.
Oh, yeah!
Screw that idea. I'm not turning my DNA over anywhere. But if you look at my garbage can, you can find pieces of my DNA. You know that, right? We're not coming back to Earth. We have chose not to come back again. We don't want to be here anymore. We've said this is enough. We've completed our soul contract. Even Mother signed off on mine. We don't have to come back to Earth again. We're not coming back here. We're going someplace much, much better. Trust me. Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here. Why in the hell would you ever want to come back here again? This planet in 3D is coming to an end. The Earth is ascending into 5D. The bad guys know it, and they're not happy about it. But the truth is that the evil will not triumph. Its time is up. Yeah. Yeah, but human beings shed skin and shed hair. Guess what? You leave pieces of your DNA everywhere you are, especially around your home, and you don't even realize it. Brush your hair, those hair pieces on your hairbrush, that's your DNA. Brush your teeth, those cells from your mouth are on your toothbrush. There's your DNA again. Wear clothes, all your sweat glands make DNA too, in the form of sweat and proteins. There's more DNA samples for you. This is my 33rd life. This is Michelle's 34th life. Yes. So Michelle's been here one more time than me. So you could say I'm kind of the senior, kind of. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah. But still, why would you want to come back to this earth? There's nothing here. There's nothing here on earth. Think about it. In fact, in 1,000 years, why not? 3024. Unless things change and we get out of the 3D mindset, this planet will be even worse than it is now. That's one of the reasons why the Pleiadians and the Arcturians are trying to help us get into 5D. That's why all the star seeds, like including Michelle, have been called trying to bring a new future to Earth. It's not an easy mission, folks, because you got a lot of people that want to keep things as they were. No, because once you ascend to a certain level, you do not have to come back here. You do not have to come back to Earth University. You choose to come here because it's tough. That we've graduated, we got our diplomas, we got our graduate degrees. It's time to get the hell out of here and move on. It's not a prison planet. We don't have to come back here. That's something that dark entities want you to think. You don't have to come back here. Well, right now we still got to get a computer that can play Turtle WoW. Yeah. That's on the wish list, guys. It certainly is. If anybody feels like getting, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I was gotta click on the other screen and click on that link. There we go. Do you have any plans for today? Yes, I'm gonna go take a bath, and then we have a 7:00 show tonight as well. So yes, we have things planned for today. $130 Amazon. Comes with Windows 10, but it originally came with a Windows 7 license key. So I'll go grab a copy of Windows 7 and put that in instead, Windows 10, if I get this computer. Because Windows 10, which I do have downloaded the DVD for, is when Microsoft gone crazy with bloat, and more bloat. Bath was Sunday, but I didn't get a chance to get one because I went to Chris's birthday party, remember? Usually when I get up in the morning on Sunday, I go right in the tub and take a bath. I didn't get a chance to do that, so today is bath day. I did adventure mode, bro. Hold into a tension and skill and dragon gear. Well, let's see what we can do, guys. Michelle wants to go ahead and keep paying her bills off so she can get rid of her ally credit card, and I agree with that. Keep paying the interest, Michelle. Keep paying the interest. Get the bill paid off. Don't run any charges up on the ally card. Let's get it paid off in full. So next month, you pay another $100. When you get paid on the 22nd of April, 21st of April, keep putting $100, $200 on Capital One, too, so that you can finally get out of debt. Yeah. So that's why today is bath day, because I didn't get to it yesterday. And then 7:00 tonight, we have a night show. But I don't know what we're going to do on the night show. I have no idea. I do not know what we're going to do in the night show, guys. Do you think I should turn on subscribers mode on my channel? Yeah, you can turn on subscribers mode on your channel. I would. It wouldn't hurt you either way. And when you're live, you'll always have subscribers mode on. Be subscribed for 5 minutes so you can grow your channel too. It's like Sean like Ricard would say, make it so. That's why I'm paying $100+ each month on every single credit card. I only have 2. So I pay $100 to $200 every month, which pays the principal and the interest. And Michelle's credit score is going up slowly. Yeah, very slowly. It was made in the 70s and still good. Check out the movie called Boys from Brazil. It's a post-war World War II film about Dr. Mengele and clone these kids. Okay. McKenna Cruiser joined the Discord. Yes, she did. Yes, she's in our Discord, but Molasses Cookies did not yet. Which is kind of weird that he joined, but she didn't join. Well, she didn't. Yeah. And as far as Botrix goes, I'm going to have to have a word with that piece of software after this. And ask it, where is it? Oh, well, in the case of the Ally, it's like $9.50 now. And then the Capital One, which we still have running charges going on it, it's probably closer to about the same $1,200. So every month we pay them about $200 to $300 each, which cuts into my bottom line as far as my net profit. But it's at least it's getting my credit score up. No, I didn't even see him last night on the on the music show either. Silverman Radio. It's a good question. Where did he go? I have no idea. I wonder if I want to check something here. I'm just curious about something. I'm going to kick on something here. www.kick. Okay. It looks like Botrix is running fine over here on this side of the system. Maybe somebody told Botrix to shut up or something on the YouTube side of things. So here is a copy on the Botrix for the Discord pin message. Copy this from Kick and I'll send this over here. And every time you do a hard credit pull, you lose. Yes, I know. Well, that's just it. The Biotrix on the YouTube side isn't working. So, it's kind of weird because we'll figure it out. Is Biotrix still modded over here? I think so. I'll check it in a little bit before I go take my bath. All right, guys. So here's the deal. We are planning tonight to be at 7 o'clock on YouTube and Kick. Pretty much the same feeds as today, right now. Yeah. And but we want to grow the Kick channel too. Just do what I said, Lum, about turning on subscriber mode on your channel. It'll help you get more subscribers. How you doing, Planet Moose? Yeah, I know. How did you think of the music? I know it's a pretty interesting album. You guys can actually listen to the record if you want to listen to it for free. But if you want to actually have the physical copy in your hand, that costs money. Well, okay, got it. Yep. All right, ready when you are going live now, Loom. Okay, we are back. We had a minor outage. I don't know what caused the outage. According to the computer, it said that it had to do a reset. I think more than likely it was probably because of a memory leak or something from one of the apps I was running in the background before. But I didn't get a chance to go into the detail and look exactly what happened. But I did see signal 11 in the area, which usually indicates that there is some kind of a glitch in the system. So I don't know what caused that, but we're back, and we won't be much longer anyway because we got to get ready to get back to the main show. But I apologize for that issue. So anyway, let's just kind of get ready to make it officially wrap it up anyway. Is Lord Have Mercy on the backside of the Silver Moon record? Yes, I believe so. Or maybe it's on the front side. Yeah, it's on there. No. Wasn't that? Nothing was physically touched, and so maybe it was just something giving regards to the corona mass ejections that are going on in space. Maybe some thing knocked some gamma rays got knocked a memory one into a zero, one something in memory, and then caused the memory to crash. But it's back up now. Bits in the head, backside. Well, no, I don't think so. No, wait, but the point is guys, is I gotta go take a bath anyway, and 7 o'clock is gonna come up like fast, so it doesn't usually crash like that much. Very rarely does it do that. But at least we're able to get the show back up. Yeah. At least it's more than likely another stream. Who knows if it's in a stream or if it's this stream. But we're still streaming. Well, since you got this thing open here and this window open anyway, could you do me a favor and pull up the other window screen that shows us what our contents are like right now? Sure, absolutely, I can do that. Go live. Yep, totally fine. Live. 24th, 25th. And we covered pretty quick, so it didn't really lose a lot. Well, that's good. We didn't lose a lot. But still, we need to get more people on here. Oh, well. You sound like you're pretty concerned. You're pretty sure you're going to get more people on here. It's Monday morning, Mondays are usually always a little bit hard to get people up and integrating into the audience, but they're here. That's true. All right, guys. Now I think we will officially end because technically it is 12:13, and I do got to get a bath in before 7 o'clock tonight. So I am now officially going to end the show for now, and I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock. But let's give you a blessing first. Stay out of trouble. Hey, that's an easy one. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.